Okay, so this totally feels like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Dumbest thing I ever saw. I don't know. It seemed to swoop down at you deliberately.
Oh my god, I almost just got shit on. I don't think I've ever seen this many seagulls in one spot, ever. So here I am in Kunming. I could not be more happy to have gotten away from the freezing of Tianjin and to just have gotten on a plane. It felt so good to walk down that, like, what is that called? Runway, or not a runway. It's like a bridge to the plane, whatever that is called. It felt good to walk down that bridge to the plane and get onto the plane. And then when you're on the plane, to see the high views, the beautiful clouds in the sky. And then as we were approaching in Kunming, seeing the clouds up against the mountains was absolutely beautiful. So you may be asking, why Kunming? Because I was inspired by a video by Blondie in China. Now, Blondie in China's name is Amy, so I'll refer to her as Amy, but she made a video about Kunming, the eternal city of spring. In this video, she shares 4 things that she recommends to do while you're in Kunming. And I thought that will make a perfect itinerary for my first day here. Those 4 things are Green Lake Park, because parks in China are incredible. The second thing is seeing all the flowers. The third thing that she recommended was bridge crossing rice noodles, an amazing dish here in Yunnan. I did have that when I was in Dali, and I'll link that video up above if that's something that interests you. So I am gonna replace that with steam pot chicken, which is another famous Yunnan dish called qi guoji. And then the fourth thing is Dianchi Lake, a beautiful freshwater lake here in Kunming. Now I am here on a cloudy day, so I don't think I'm gonna have as beautiful shots as Amy did in her videos, which by the way will be linked down below as well, so you can compare Amy's journey versus my journey here in Kunming based on her recommendations. I'm excited to get started and ready to take you guys with me, so let's go. So here's Dianchi Lake. It's pretty beautiful. It's a little cloudy today, but overall, pretty awesome. So many flippin' birds though. Blondie in China was so correct. I mean, look at all of these seagulls. I am gonna get shit on for sure. They're everywhere. I've never seen this many seagulls, ever, in one spot. Okay, so this totally feels like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Oh my god, I almost just got shit on. This is awful. I mean, they're everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen this many seagulls in one spot, ever. People are just feeding them. Trying to get them. Okay. Oh my god. But we're not here to talk about seagulls. We're here to talk about this lake. Hey friend. The smaller part, I can still see the other side, even though it's a cloudy morning this morning. I'm astounded and worried, and my mind is blown by the amount of birds that I'm seeing today. So I think I've made it past the majority of the seagulls, although there are still a couple here. Now I'm gonna head to Dianchi Park, which is right in front of me. So it's definitely a little bit windier by the lake, but I have to tell you, although I live near a river, nothing compares to being by an open body of water. As Amy said in her video, you can't even see where the lake ends on that side. There's a huge, beautiful mountain here that I can't see very well in all of the clouds, but I'm sure it's amazing. I bet the views from up there are spectacular, looking down onto the lake.
Hello.
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 非常好，你呢？ There's one thing about the people in Kunming, everybody's really friendly here too. I didn't walk through all those seagulls and not get shit on to get shit on when there's hardly any seagulls. So Dianchi Lake was an awesome recommendation. If you are coming to Kunming, check it out. Especially if you live in a city that doesn't have like a large body of water. Just the sound of the crashing waves is so relaxing. And then just being able to walk along the water is incredible. So this wraps up Dianchi Lake. Now we're gonna head to the next destination, Green Lake Park. So we've made it to another one of Amy's recommendations, which is Green Lake Park. Now, Green Lake Park sits in kind of the downtown area here in Kunming, and there are seagulls even here in downtown, though not as much as we just saw at Dianchi Lake. But I'm excited to check this park out. It seems a little quiet though today. Sometimes that happens where people just want to take your picture. Always makes you feel good. So I thought the bamboo forest would be the perfect place to kind of end out Green Lake Park. It's definitely a really pretty park. I'm sure during the spring it's even more beautiful. The bamboo forest was completely unexpected, though I didn't see any of the activities that Amy saw in her video. No whipping tops, no exercises, no dancing, so I'm sure that that happens maybe on the weekend, not during a weekday, and maybe when it's a little bit warmer out. So Green Lake Park, definitely another great recommendation by Amy in her video. Now we're gonna go find the steam pot chicken. I'm excited about that. Steam pot chicken, yum yum. All right, let's go try it out. So I found a restaurant that serves Chikoji right near the park. It has a 5-star review on Dianping. It's like steamed chicken with truffle. So it's got like mushroom. Yunnan is very famous for mushrooms. So I hope it's hao-chur. So this dish has like a long history here in Yunnan that dates back all the way to Emperor Qianlong. Now he was visiting and they were trying to make the best food. And there was a reward for the best dish that was created. So a local by the name of Yang Li created this dish. So it's made in a steam pot of red clay with the kind of nozzle on the top that the steam kind of cooks all of the chicken and vegetables inside of the broth with herbs and in this case some truffle. So anyways, a little bit about the steam pot chicken that I read on chinaculture.org. So I will link this article down in the description box below as well. So in order to start up my meal, I got like this balsa. Looks good. It's very sweet, actually. Tastes a little floral. A little like peanut butter, like sesame or something. That's good. This one is mushroom. So much mogul. Amazing if you love mushrooms. I don't think I've ever had a mushroom bao before. Incredible. So I got my Chikoji. I'm so happy. that I thought I was gonna get like a huge pot of it, which made me feel like I was gonna be wasteful, but they actually just brought me enough for one person. But it's got its own little steam pot with its own mushrooms and chicken. Let's give the broth a try. Oh, that's good. Oh, there's the shaves of truffle. See it? Oh my gosh. Interesting. Definitely has a mushroom flavor, but tastes a little bit dirt-like. Definitely tastes like a chicken soup. Very comforting. Perfect on a cold day. Not that this is like Tianjin cold, but it's cold. Got my first bone. We have got a piece of chicken and truffle together. All right, I'm gonna finish eating this and I'll come back to you at the end. So overall, the chugoji was delicious. Tastes like a chicken soup, but I made sure I ate every piece of truffle out there and tried to avoid every bone that I could. I think if I had to choose, I definitely would choose the Crossing Bridge noodles over this dish. If I had to choose a restaurant again, I would go with the Crossing Bridge rice noodles. It just seems like there's more flavor and I love noodles. But this was a great dish. I'm gonna head outside. They have a ton of these electric bikes that you can rent to kind of motor around the city. I think it's time that we explore, maybe find flowers. Amy was so right. Like, I'm just looking at flowers. Hold up. Is this tree real? Oh no, it's fake. Okay, so found a fake tree. That looked too good to be true. Alright, so I made it back to the hotel. What a great day it has been here in Kunming. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this day as much as I have enjoyed living it. This was such an adventure. Huge shout out to Amy from Blondie in China for putting together this really simple itinerary that gave you just such a great look and glimpse into Kunming. I had such a great time, enjoyed my food, and then the park was cool, but the highlight was definitely for me the seagulls. So if you enjoy videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. Would love to know that you guys enjoy this type of video. There's maybe other YouTubers out there I can try to find and see if I can replicate the journey that they went on. That could be kind of fun. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you here. Alright, if you have not seen my videos yet of my time spent in Gubei Watertown, so if that's something that interests you, click that video down below, and then tomorrow, on to more adventures. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.